If you would like a copy of the Cosmos Viewer Guide, send $3.50 to Random House Incorporated, Department 11, Cosmos, 400 Hahn Road, Westminster, Maryland, 21157. That address again is Random House Incorporated, Department 11, Cosmos, 400 Hahn Road, Westminster, Maryland, 21157.
If you'd like to be scared, then join me in my next show, and you will see some of the people who have caused you to be scared. 4 men who produce horror both on the page and the screen. Join us.
Sunday night at 10, 9 Central Time, and Monday night at 8, 7 Central.
This Cosmos program will be repeated. This is the Paducah transmitter of the Kentucky Network, Channel 29 WKPD, Paducah, Kentucky.
Good evening, I'm Alistair Cook. Tonight we come to the second part of our dramatization of Jane Austen's Pride and Prejudice. You know, good dramatizations of the classics are very rare, and too often adapters of Jane Austen think that they are dramatizing a romantic novel instead of a parody of one. Jane Austen herself once said, "I cannot ever conceive writing a romantic novel." Well, I think we are blessed this time with an adapter who has distilled the essence of Jane Austen's cheerfully malicious view of social pretension and her spare, exquisite use of the language. Now, of course, no people, no company of people ever talked with such comic precision. But if there had been a perfect village in the English 18th century, they might have. Our dramatizer is Fay Weldon, a considerable novelist in her own right, and she tells us that when she was a girl, she was put off Jane Austen, as people are, by the general reverence surrounding her name. It took Fay Weldon 4 years to do this work, and she's given us a note about why she thinks Jane Austen, even today, and to young readers, can be, as she puts it, so remote and baffling. Partly, she says, because of the way in which it's written, partly because of the subtlety with which she examines the intricacies of human behavior, mainly because the society she describes has gone forever. She anatomizes a world where women of a certain class can survive only through men, brothers, fathers, uncles, husbands, and are dependent upon marriage. Their only alternative is the ignominy of spinsterhood or of becoming a governess. Well, now, last time we saw that Jane, the eldest of the Bennet daughters, has fallen in love with a Mr. Bingley, and apparently he with her, a promising match, but not so gorgeous as the prospect of his very wealthy friend, Mr. Darcy, an austere figure who, however, does nothing but make cutting remarks about our heroine Elizabeth. No future there, it seems. Now appears what one critic has called the most delicious bore in English literature, the Reverend Mr. Collins, a cousin of the Bennets, who unfortunately is the heir to their small house and smaller estate.